guys, it's Trish from Trish's Card Club, live from Chattanooga, Tennessee. How are you? Happy Monday night, everybody. Okay, I'm going to look away from the camera for a second because I got to get you up on my computer so I can see who's here. And that I always know looks weird, but okay. Okay. Hi and welcome. I'm going to try not to swiggle and wiggle. I say that every week, and then every week I swiggle and wiggle. Hey, Angela, thanks for joining. And I can see in the background, there's a terrible light from my kitchen. So I am going to say that loud enough, my husband will come and fix it because that's glaring in the background, which is probably glaring for you guys. So I apologize for that. And I don't think he heard me. Hey, Steve, yeah. Can you come shut the light off in the kitchen? Yes. The ones over the bar. Okay. All right. So how are you? I am good. It's been a crazy, crazy day. And I have a little bit of sad news to share. It's never any easy way to share this. For some of you will remember and recognize the name. My dear friend and very special person, Cindy Miller, has passed away. Cindy was a customer of mine for 4 years. She was an incredible woman. Just had the sweetest, most incredible soul. She had the sweetest spirit. And she passed away from cancer a couple of weeks ago. And I shared with another friend that that she had passed. And so I just wanted to, some of you guys will remember her. She had short hair. The last time that I got a chance to see her was actually in October. She came to the gathering that Karen had at her house. And at that time she had gone back under treatment. So yeah, she will be sadly missed. So pray for her. She had 3 children. So pray for her because they no longer have a mom, and their dad passed away about 5 years ago from cancer. So they don't have parents. So I can imagine the challenges that they're facing at their age. So, okay. Thank you guys. Thank you. I am trying to see my messages. Okay. It's not working where my camera is. As you can see by my head bopping all over the place. I can't see messages, but okay. It's all right. I'll check messages at the end. How's that? Let's leave it at that. All right. Tonight we're going to do a card inspired by a demonstrator by the name Amy O'Neill. I will double check that and put that up there. I forgot to shut my sound off my phone. I will double check that when I go back and put up the details of the card, just to make sure she gets credit for it. The style of the card is hers, but I have a little trick I want to teach you that you may already know, but it's always fun to get a refresher because it's a good way to save on paper. So I think, let me see. No, other messages. Just a reminder to everybody, Stampin' Up! Announced they're going to do a color refresh. The colors that are going to retire will come out March 29th for demonstrators, but don't wait. If you have colors that you love, or if you have designer series paper that you want to go with colors that match that you have in your inventory now, order them now because they're going to sell out. They'll sell out within 3 days of it getting announced. So I'm trying to give everybody as much fair warning as I can about that. And then the final announcement is Zoom. You guys, I have an opportunity to host a class for people that attend my Pilates class. And the only available Saturday that I had in the month of March was the 25th, which is our Zoom class. So we're going to bump our Zoom class to the first Saturday in April, which I think is the 3rd. But I'll send out an email for that. But I just wanted to give you the heads up on that we won't be having a class for Zoom in March. It'll be bumped to April. Okay. I think that's everything. I'm going to twist you down. Remember, always close your eyes because it gets kind of cattywampus, and then I will, then you can open your eyes when I say open your eyes. All right, so I'm switching and turning down. Am I doing it right? No, I do it. I'm always twitching to the ceiling. Oh, Trisha, when are you ever going to learn all this technology stuff? When are you going to learn the technology stuff? Okay. I think you might see something on your screen now, the mini. We're going to be using the mini embossing machine, but I am going to push that to the side for a second because I want to show you the card, some parts of the card. We're going to be using 2 circles. I've already punched them out. But I'm going to use this circle to punch out some of the pieces on the card, and then it gets covered with the white, so it's just a way to save paper. So that's the little trick that I wanted to show you. I am using today a stamp set called Charming Sentiments. It is a fantastic stamp set, and it has a ton of dies with it. All the sentiments have a die that cuts them out. So when it cuts out, it's going to look like this. So this die, this is wishing you a happiest of birthdays, and that's this one right here. I'm having a terrible time with my computer. I don't hope you guys can see. Yeah, it's going in and out. I'm not sure why it's doing that. I don't have anything extra on for my my internet, so I'm not sure why it's doing that. I hope you guys can see. Okay, I'm going to keep on going. So wishing you a happiest of birthdays. It has a die for everything, but in addition to that, it has a bunch of other dies. It has a little starburst, the inside of a candle, a little flower, some hearts. It also has over here, if you can see them, some stars, the flame of the candle, and a candle. So I'm going to be taking these and this, and I don't have it. I'm going to use a piece of paper like that. Okay, let me bring this back onto camera. So this is for the flame, and then I'm taking my Calypso Coral, and I'm going to cut out my candle and 2 stars. And you just have to make sure that they're close enough that it doesn't come out around the edge. Did I just do what I think I just did? I think I did. I think I did. Let's switch that around. And then let's put that on top. And then I have to switch this because I can't reach the handle from the other side. Let's push that through. Give it a twist. I'm trying to do it so I don't cover up the camera, you guys, but it's a little bit squiggly. And then I usually go backwards too. You don't have to, but I just find sometimes that they come out a little better. Okay, let me move this over to the side. Let me bring up one other subject about the mini embossing machine. Some of you might have got the mini embossing machine because you signed up during that incredible promotion that Stampin' Up! Just had. So let me just remind you, refresh you, or give you the first time information about how the plates work. You cannot have the plates evenly stacked like this. It won't work. You have to have the plates stacked. So here's the bottom plate, stack back the second plate, and stack forward the front plate. So just so you'll know, that'll be the way it will go better through your embossing machine. That's just something to have. Yes, these plates are well used. I have used my mini embossing machine a lot. Okay, let me get that out of the way. I love that little mini embossing machine. It's so cute. Okay, and let's get the dies. Things have fallen out of them. These dies are little. I have to really be careful that I don't lose them. I'm going to use my handy silicone mat so that I can glue some stuff without getting glue everywhere. Okay, it's hard to pick up, you guys. I don't have any fingernails tonight. I chopped them all off this morning because I broke 2, and when some break, I usually end up chopping them off. Okay, so for the candle, the little cool thing that Stampin' Up! Did for us is they gave us this little nub to put the flame on it. So put a little glue on there, and then you're going to put the flame on that. I hope you can see. I'm trying to see where I am I'm like everywhere, all over the place here. Okay, so let's do that. Okay. You guys, I did want to tell you one story about Cindy. At the funeral, her boss stood up and spoke at her memorial service. And he said, I want to talk about these beautiful handmade cards that Cindy used to send me. And everyone, you heard a little murmuring in the audience. A good friend of mine called me and told me this story. She's the friend that I met Cindy through. And so her boss said, how many people in this service got those beautiful cards from Cindy? And you guys, more than 20 people raised their hands. Cindy was committed to the philosophy that a card can change a life. And I was so appreciative to hear that story and know that how important it is just to send out your cards. If you make them, send them. You don't have to write a lot in them, just a simple I'm thinking of you, or I hope you have a good day, or I miss you, or of course, happy birthday, happy Thanksgiving, Merry Christmas, on and on and on. But sending those cards out and letting someone know that you thought about them is just an amazing, amazing gift. So I really just encourage you to do that because I think it will really make a difference. So that's a story that I know that Cindy is in heaven totally supporting that I got to share that story with you guys. So see how I'm going to end up covering those cutouts? So I will glue this on there like that. Then I will glue off on my candle. And then my star, and my star, my star, star, and star. Okay, so there's that. Then I took some cardstock, made my base. Kind of move that out of the way a little bit. You know what I've been noticing, you guys? I often don't use my bone folder, but I really should because you see how nice the card will fold down when you use the bone folder? It'll stay nice and flat. So that's a habit I need to get into. So that's that. Then I took some Design a Series paper. This was free paper that came with the celebration sale that we had in January and February. And then I'm going to put that. It's hard to know what my camera is off, so the angle is off so much it's hard to know where you guys can see me. Hopefully you can see me. And then that goes here like that. So that's kind of pretty. I love these colors. And then I'm going to take some dimensionals and I'm going to put on this 1, 2, and 3. I'm going to put that right there. And I'm going to take some little dimensionals and I'm going to put my text on there. Although now that I see this, the big dimensionals would have worked just fine too. Yes, Cindy teaches us that we cannot take anything for granted. We never know. We never know. And there, you guys, is a really simple, cute, easy birthday card made just with one stamp set. I'm sorry, just with one set of dies from the Charming Sentiments. So I clipped out wishing you the happiest of birthdays. I didn't show you that on camera, but it has a framelit. This is the framelit that goes over it and just cuts out. The framelits take a little bit of practice, but they're really worth the effort. Let me look real cute and see who's here because, hey, Peg Neil. Hey, Anna. Who else is here? Hey, Sheila, nice to see you. And Becky, thank you for joining. Thank you, Angela. Yeah, definitely her family will need prayer. Thank you. Miss Mary, good to see you. Hey, Pat. All right, I think I've got everybody that I wanted to say hi to. Oh, I wanted to say hi to everybody. Let me rephrase that. That's not very nice, but I'm not sure I got everybody, but hopefully I did. I'm trying. Oh, my camera is so cattywampus right now. Teresa, you would not be happy with how my camera is. Oops, now it's shaking everywhere. All right, that's it for Monday night. You guys, I just want to say one more thing about golf. If you did not watch the tournament this weekend, the Bay Hill, it's not the Bay Hill, it's called the Arnie Palmer Invitational. You missed the most exciting finish. The last 3 hours of that tournament were amazing. People say golf is boring. There is nothing boring about golf. The competition was incredible. The guys, the top players kept switching. It was so good. So I loved every minute of it. And any of you guys that laugh at me for watching golf, don't laugh because it's really, really good for you. All right, that's it. Golf's exciting. Yes, it is, Miss Pat. It's very exciting. I loved it. I could not walk away. It was so good. All right. You guys, I want you to have a very good week. I miss you. I appreciate you. And remember, around here, we make it and we mail it. So if you have a stock of cards, get them in the mail. Send them to people. Give them away to waitresses and your hairdresser and your mailman and whoever, people that take cash you out in a grocery store or at a bank, just wherever. If you don't want to send them out, put them in a little plastic bag, put a ribbon on it, and just give them away. Cards really do change someone's life. All right. Peg Neal, you are so right. I so wanted Rory or Jordan to win. Oh, I know. I so badly wanted Jordan to win. I mean, I'm excited for the guy that did win because it was his first time winning on the PGA, and he had a really bad shot, was back like 4 strokes and came back, and he ended up winning. So it was really exciting. It just was a really good game. All right. I am going to end. Make it, mail it. Love you guys. We'll talk to you next Monday night. Bye-bye.